Hey guys, and welcome back to the Sims 4 speed building video. Today I'm not actually building stuff, instead I'm furnishing. This is BruisedMomo's Finish Me fam number 3. She makes these shells every Monday on her stream, and then, we have a week, currently during the lockdown, to, furnish them. So I thought, here we go, why not? So let's have a little run through the shell. So it's just these two kind of, huts, shapes above the ground, and then there's a massive basement. There's a 2-layer basement with lots of like small corridors, especially this one down here. It's a little bit crazy, and it took me a very long time to decide what I'm going to do with it. I did something kind of fun with it, so I hope you like it. But yeah, I thought that as I'm furnishing it anyway, I will do a video, we speed it all up, and we'll see where we go. So, as you see, I've placed this lot in Oasis Springs because I wanted to do something a little bit jungle themed, or kind of like deserty. Potentially it would have been better to place it in Selva Dorada, but I actually really enjoyed it, like here it as it is in Oasis Springs, so I stuck there. And as you see, I'm putting a bunch of pools in because I thought it would be really nice to make this very jungly, as you probably got from mentioning Selva Dorada, and I thought there would be some nice bits of water, but I wanted it to be full depth so that on the basement we can have windows in it and you can actually see all of the stuff. You can see out, and it just get more light into it because basements can be so dark. So as you can see, I'm showing you guys some of the like landscaping that I did around the pool, because as you can see, I'm placing a lot of rocks. A lot of these kind of plants. I will skip forward in a second to when it's more furnished, or rather more finished, because it took me a long time to do all this, and I thought this is really not that interesting, but here you can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'm placing all the rocks next to each other to kind of make the edge of the pool look more natural, and the same with all of the foliage. So after a while I get bored. I got really bored of just doing the rocks, but as you see, I've put rocks all the way around. I started with the foliage and then I got really bored of doing that, so I thought I'll have a little break and I'll do something with these like huts and above ground structures. So I thought, as it's like kind of a thinner column with a bigger box on top, we need some stairs to get up there. So I thought, the Jungle Adventure staircase. Oh, is that Jungle Adventure or Island Living? I think that's actually Island Living. I thought I'd use those stairs and like bend them around like we can do now in The Sims. Just have it kind of going up. And this is just kind of sort of semi-outdoor but covered seating area. And it took me a little while to actually get all the plants in the right places, and a lot of like messing with turning the cheats on and off to get it in the right spot. But yeah, so I thought we'd have a kind of sitting area, just kind of a bit of a loungy hut on this one, and then the other hut is like the entranceway. So basically all that's going to have in it is a few stairs so we can get down into the basement. Oh, I haven't mentioned, just noticed there, that statue I've just moved, it is actually one of the objects, or rather the object, that Momo always makes us keep in our builds. So as well as making the shell and saying we're not allowed to move any walls or anything like that, or like move the structures, we have to incorporate one item, and sometimes it's really easy. So like the other one that she did, it was a mirror, and I was like, well, that's simple, just put it above a dresser. And this time it's a weird statue. But I've never used this statue before, so it's kind of cool. She's introduced me to a new item in the game that I have never really used or seen before. So that's really cool. I'm not very inventive with the way that I use it, I will let you know, but yeah, it's cool to have bits like that. We've had like a pig before, but yeah, so there we go. Sorry, I've rambled a little bit there. As you can see, I'm putting more of the foliage in, mixing it up with the different kind of plants and putting some ivy up there. Again, I'm going to skip forward. Here we go. as you just can see, I finished it all. It took me quite a while, and I was watching episodes of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. while I was doing it, because I cannot build like this without having any kind of thing on as a distraction. Yeah. I noticed then that there was some clipping in the staircase, so I've moved that over one tile, so there's no issues there, and I think it's actually probably more usable now. Occasionally with staircases and things I forget to check and they don't really work, but I have actually player tested this build to get the screenshots, and I did notice that the stairs that are in the other hut don't work as I originally put them in, but they do work at the end, because obviously I needed to get a sim downstairs. But yeah, so I love doing builds like this. These stairs were a pain in the bum though, because I found manipulating the stairs to get them in the right position really awkward. I don't know if I just do it wrong, or whether stairs in general are just quite pernickety when you're moving them round and making them different shapes. I kept having to, rejig them everywhere. But yeah, as I say, like the shape that it is right now isn't going to be correct because I have to change it at the end. But it just turns into like just an L shape instead of this slightly more complex shape that I thought that was interesting. Oh no, I made it less interesting, but it still doesn't work. The top of it just flicks round. But yeah, it'll work, don't worry. So moving on to downstairs, I'd had enough of up there. Moving on down here, I thought I would make everything really light so I can actually see what I'm doing, and so that you guys can see what I was doing. And first and foremost, making sure that our stairs work. And just kind of getting everything working in a kind of way that I could see what I was doing, I suppose. I really wanted there to be like just a gap in the floor, so it was just, like a void, but you apparently can't do voids in basements. I didn't really know that. I don't really work with basements. I don't work with two-story basements like ever, so it's a learning curve with doing this. So instead I've gone for like this weird pillar that you can kind of see through. It's like a slatted pillar. I thought it kind of worked with the theme I was going with, which is a jungle theme. Really, it's a kind of a bit of a Caribbean-y vibe. So basically not very modern and just my kind of taste. I can't build modern things. If you guys have seen me try, they don't end up being very modern, do they? They're a bit, well, not modern. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm just putting in the room dividers. I put in a secret door because I thought, ooh, that'd be fun. Have a secret door to the weird walkway corridor. And then yeah, I put in a lot of windows into the pool area so we can have some natural light. But I've made sure not to make all the walls into the pool's windows, because that would have been a bit excessive. And onto the kitchen. I initially started this with a really modern kitchen and then realised I can't do them and it doesn't fit with my Caribbean theme. So I've gone for the nice jungle adventure, appliances, island living counters. I don't know where that table's from. At this point I think I'd put on like show hidden objects, so I just had 1,000 things in that I could see, and it just really confused me. I got very confused when looking for like decorations and decor. I love using that cheat because obviously you find different things, and that table is far too big. That's why why I deleted it. Don't need quite that big a space, but this table's like nice, not too big, not too small, just right. Yes, I am, Little Red Riding, not, oh, I almost said Little Red Riding Hood, that's not right. Who was I? And it's too hot, too cold, just right. Goldilocks. Sorry guys, you're probably shouting at me in the comments being like, it's Goldilocks. I can't believe I forgot that. That's really sad. Anyway, so yeah, just finishing the kitchen, trying to make sure that there's enough light. And then it looks quite nice. I've put some plants in there as well, just to kind of brighten the room, and also partially to use up the corner space, because I like having items like filling a space without it being too cluttered, and I don't really like leaving massive gaps. So but also I didn't want this to be super cluttered. So, oh, there you go. You can see I'm trying to like turn off the show hidden objects cheat. If anyone knows how to do that, can you please tell me? Because I couldn't figure it out. I suppose I could have Googled it, but I didn't. And I haven't since. So if there's a way to, like, once you've turned it on, to turn it off, that'd be great. Just let me know. Thank you. Anyway, so we've got done with the kitchen. And onto, like, the living space, which I thought this could be. And I really wanted, like, a fireplace, but not, like, one that's a proper chimney one. This is kind of like a fake gas fire. Because that's what I think of it is. At least that's what I think it is, anyway. Enunciate. Thank you. Apologies, I do talk to myself a lot. But I suppose that's what I'm doing now, anyway. Apologies. I haven't done this in a while, if you couldn't tell. So yeah, so onto this. Gas fireplace, a nice couch, another nice couch. Oh, different couch. Yeah, that is more how I remember it. And some little chairs. I love the fact that Tiny Living came with another chair similar to that blue one, because I normally use like 2 of the blue ones, but now I can actually mix and match a bit more, and not have everything quite the samey, but being very similar. Love it. When I get a house, I'm totally having chairs like that. To be fair, I will probably like build my house in The Sims and then furnish it. You know, when I've bought the house and haven't moved in yet, I'll build it in The Sims and decide what furniture I want. And kind of help me to like organise it anyway. That's in the future. That's kind of quite a way in the future. But yeah, so just making it kind of a homey living room, but not cluttering it up too much. Having it, you know, just enough stuff in it. I thought I'd have a bookcase. You need a bookcase, and that is literally just where I've put that statue. It's kind of on the way to the kitchen, so I kind of thought that made sense. But I think it looks okay. We'll see what you guys think. This bit of space I wasn't entirely sure what to do, so I thought we'll add like a painting setup. You know, it's always a good thing to do. I like painting. I'm not very good at painting. I like my Sims painting. Always makes them quite a bit of money, which is helpful. And actually thought I always put the paint cans on the floor. I'll put them on a little, you know, end table. Looks real cute. And I thought that box there kind of looked a bit like art supplies. You know, you could pretend there was like glue in it and other stuff that you need for art things. You can tell that's not actually what I do, isn't it? And I thought I'd put a nice little potted plant on there as well. As you can see, there is still a gap in that area. We will come back to it later. At the time I was like, I don't know what to do with it. So I moved on to a bedroom. So in this house there's going to be 3 bedrooms, all double beds. And I thought, well, we'll have one up here and 2 more downstairs. And this is, I don't know, kind of a guest room, I suppose, if you're going to own this Caribbean hidden house. Or it could be like a destination thing. You could make this like a, a holiday home in like Salvador, if you fancied. Here we are. So, just explaining that. You're allowed to add walls to a shell challenge, hence why I like closed off rooms and things, but you're not allowed to take them away. So me like sticking the wardrobe out the side of the basement and then building around it is totally fine. And actually quite a good use of space, I thought. So yeah, bed, wardrobe, nice little couch, end tables, and a lovely glass wall. Which is aesthetically very pleasing, but I'm sure is a bit strange if you actually have a glass wall in your bedroom. I think you'd have to be quite, you know, confident with yourself, which, you know, we should all be happy in our bodies, but I'm not quite there yet. So that's not going to be something in my house when I have one. As you saw, I was trying to get a picture to go in that like light frame. Didn't work. Just thought the lights were nice. And obviously some plants in the bedroom as well. The room was looking really dark, so I thought I'll need another light, and then like a nice rug to go on the floor. I think, painting, and another bit, but a bit of art, and that's about it. I quickly realised I haven't put any like toilets on this level. and you don't really want to have to be going up and down to go to toilets, especially when you have an actual bedroom up here. So I thought we'll have a nice big bathroom. So using the university shower, which I love. It has very quickly become my favourite shower, and those dividers are brilliant. I love them. And you can tell that I'm loving having those like continuous mirrors, so like overlapping that mirror so you don't get like a seam or like a gap. Like my favourite thing in the world. I'm really sad, aren't I? Oh, that's a depressing thought. When you have like a favourite way to do mirrors in The Sims, maybe I need a bit more of a life. No, who needs a life? The Sims is great. So yeah, so I'm just adding a bit of decoration to the bathroom. So, you know, some hair care products, that soap dish, which for some reason isn't in the bathroom clutter section. Since why? Please tell me, why is that not apparently bathroom clutter? It is exactly bathroom clutter, because it's soap. Please fix. But yeah, so that's about it for that bedroom. I thought that, not bedroom, for that bathroom. It just kind of, you know, everything you need it to be. And I thought if someone who is using that bedroom is in the shower, then you want another bathroom on this level. Also, what else are you going to do with a 2x2 space? Not an awful lot. So I thought I'd make a little like toilet, and using those Jungle Adventure tiles again, because they are just fabulous. They're brilliant. I love them. I love them. Oh, I think at this point this was the second time I loaded this lot. So when I loaded it initially, obviously there was nothing on it. I then reloaded it when I'd already put a bunch of stuff in, and a few of the windows popped out, and so did some of the rocks upstairs. So if you are going to place this down, it will be available in the gallery. Please make sure that you've put the bb.move objects cheat on. Otherwise some of the stuff won't place, and you know, you'll have a window missing, or it won't be quite so luscious on the, you know, on the ground, with all my rocks and foliage. And I don't think I'm going to be doing anything like that anytime soon, because that probably took me about an hour to put all those rocks and things upstairs, which is a long time. Also, we only have 5 rocks in the game. Can we have more rocks? There wasn't a lot of rocks. I want more rocks. Anyway, sorry. It's not like EA is actually going to hear me doing this, but if they do, EA, please, more rocks. I've rambled about rocks long enough. So it was kind of a bit empty there. So like the hallways, where they're just like one tile wide, I don't mind them being kind of empty. Oh yeah, there we go. I was noticing that my fireplace disappeared. What? Your fireplace might disappear. If you don't put bb.move objects on. So put it on, people. Otherwise it won't work. But yeah, so I don't mind if the one tile walkways are, you know, empty, but there was a kind of bigger area at the end, so I just put some bookcases and a, you know, nice little side table on it. Why not? So that's upstairs pretty much done, except for that kind of corner by the arts bit. I think I'll come back to it, and I add a bar, because what tropical getaway hidden house doesn't have a bar, you know? Anyway, we are on to downstairs, and I thought this space would be lovely for a study. I thought the stairs are going straight into it, can't be a bedroom. I've already got a living room upstairs, but a study, you know? So, you know, you can have a go at the computers, because even underground, apparently this place has good internet. You've got some nice bookcases again, a little reading nook, with some nice, you know, matching furniture. Some of those lovely, I think they're base game. I might be wrong. I think they're base game. I don't know. I'm going to say they're base game. Those nice chair and couch, but they're outdoorsy. Anyway, I'm distracting myself. So yeah, some nice wallpaper. I thought, you know, some sunflowers will have a plant tree in here. It's probably fake. You know, your tree's not going to do so well underground without correct lighting. So, you know, nice tree. I thought also we'd put a chess table in here. My Sims never, ever play chess. I never get my Sims to play chess because I always forget to put them in builds. So, at least when I'm playing with the builds, when I'm doing builds, I generally remember, but my Sims never play chess. Anyway, I think because of that, I just have a longing for my Sims to play chess. That was a hard sentence. And just some clutter in the room as well. And I think... Are we adapting? Oh, I was going to put some musical instruments in there as well. So it's a jam-packed study. Needs some good lighting as well. I seem to be quite obsessed with those Discover University lights as well, actually. And I'm adding a little bit more space here. Because I wanted to be able to have 2 big bedrooms down here. So I've added a separate walkway. It's accidentally made a new room, which I thought, fine. I'll turn that into a bathroom, why not? And since you have to go through a room to get into the spaces, I'll just have archways. You know, it's one person's bedroom. They can have an archway into the bathroom if they want to. You know, there's going to be a maximum of 2 Sims using this space. They'll need to be in a relationship to do this, so let's not be too embarrassed about this. So yeah, the theme of this room very much came together when I put that painting down. I thought it looked really cute, and I thought beachy. Let's go for a beachy room. Everything, you know, it was blue, beach. Yeah, that's how my brain works. And I thought, because we have this space before the section that I thought would be the bathroom, I thought a big old walk-in closet. I wish that we had more open wardrobe things than the ones from Just Get Famous, because they're a bit flashy, but there wasn't anything else I wanted to use. There's nothing else that fills that void. So if again we can have some more walk-in wardrobe things, that would be nice. But I'm just giving, you know, saying my wish list here really now, aren't I? So this space is actually really quite small for a bathroom with a shower in it. But it does work. The Sims can get to the sink, they can use the toilet. And actually check the shower, I'm sure they can use the shower. It's fine. Otherwise, I don't know, I've finished the shell challenge. If you guys download it and it doesn't work, you can move a wall. There's not going to be any police on it, you'll be fine. So yeah, so that for this bedroom is the walk-in wardrobe sorted, the bathroom sorted, and the bedroom's nearly sorted. I thought, you know, because upstairs had a seating area and I had space and I didn't need to put a wardrobe in, I thought I'll have a corner bench. Lovely. It doesn't quite actually fit there, you have to press Alt and like move it, but I think it works quite nicely. And this rug I thought looked kind of sandy, a bit like sand, so why not? I then was debating on a vanity, but thought probably best not. Do I keep those mirrors? Don't think I keep those mirrors, guys. No, there we go. I put that one in. Again, jungle adventure. I think the 2 packs, if you want to do Mediterranean or jungly like builds, you need to have jungle adventure and island living, and then the base game, and then you're pretty much set for stuff that's going to make it look like it's from the Mediterranean. I'm going to try and stop saying Mediterranean because I can't do it. So here we go. We've come to the weird room on the end of a long corridor. Originally it was going to be some kind of like death vault, I don't know, but that seemed very morbid and very weird. So I thought, actually, this is going to be like some kind of plant, you know, some kind of greenhouse thing. These lights in my head are special UV lights. Things can grow under these lights. It's like in the Sims 2, there were special UV lights that your plant Sims could have and could get their need up. And then it just, you know, so that's what I thought it'd be. And then we've got a very long grassy section, like windy corridor to get to it. And I thought if your Sim's really good on a bike, you can bicycle up and down that. Hence why I put a little cupboard in with bicycles. I mean, I'm not sure if that works. I haven't player tested that. It probably won't work. But, you know, for aesthetics, why not? Why not? I'm sure that Momo will have a laugh looking at that. I hope she does. We'll find out on Monday when she reviews it, as she does on Twitch. And yeah, I wasn't really sure what to do there. Just thought I'd add it. This room, it was just a 3x3 square, and I wasn't sure what to do, so I thought another bathroom. Why not? I then do make another ensuite bathroom in here, so it's not entirely needed. But with many Sims, you can never have too many bathrooms. Never have too many bathrooms. So yeah, I used some of the space in here to make an ensuite bathroom just because it was so big, and even putting the bed and bedside tables in, it's still huge, massive. So I thought, oh, I can put a fireplace in, maybe, with an ottoman. That kind of decreases the space a little bit. I thought an armchair, but it just wasn't really working for me. I like the texture on that countertop. It's a very good texture. I think I delete that in a second, but I bring the cat back. Again, I was thinking of maybe doing another walk-in wardrobe, closet, whatever you want to call it, but it wasn't really working the way I wanted it to. Oh no, I just sized it down. There we go. That fireplace sizes down really well, and I think it still looks fine. Some of the other fireplaces don't size down, and they, at least not correctly. They look really odd when you size them down, so I don't recommend that. But yeah, I've just put a little TV on that. Got a nice little bench, a bench couch. That orange plant, if you guys have been good and eagle-eyed looking at the builds, you noticed I put it in the last build as well, because I love that plant. It's a great plant. I think it's because secretly I want an orange tree or a lemon tree. I want some kind of tree that grows things. But currently that's not a possibility. So I will someday have a plant that I can grow things with. But yeah, so I put a little vanity station in there, just trying to make it a little bit different from the other bedroom. And I was really struggling to decide what to do with this bit of space. And then I found these paintings, which I think if you're playing properly, you have to like unlock. But obviously I've got, all the cheats. I can have all the objects. So I just thought by putting those paintings there, that they just stand against the wall, it works really nicely. Onto the bathroom. I thought this bathroom, again, is quite large, so we can have a shower and a tub. And I thought this was quite, the master bathroom. So we'll have a luxurious triangle jacuzzi tub in the master bathroom, because why not? Gotta have that toilet paper with the toilet. Have you ever seen me do a build that wasn't a starter home and have not put toilet paper in? I think not. I always put them in because it's always useful and people go crazy without it. As you can see, we're back up the top, trying to find a bar that the colour kind of matches. I'll go for this one. The bottom colour matches and then it adds a bit of a different colour. And yeah, put a couple more plants in, just to make it all look nice together. Do I add a rug? I was looking for rugs. There we go. Gone with a rug. Oh yeah. And I think once more I'm trying to find something to fit in there. Guess what goes in there, guys? Plant. If in doubt. Oh yeah, I was debating on putting like a doll's house in, but I was like, I haven't put any other childy things in. Let's not make it kiddified. I thought it looked quite swish and quite suave. And yeah, these are the last bits. I hadn't furnished up here before going down to the basement, so I thought we'll just make this a sitting area. You can kind of look across out of those big windows. There we go, orange tree again. And yeah, this is about it. We're about to head into the screenshots, guys. Oh, doesn't that look lush, if I do say so myself. Yeah, so I'm really happy with how this actually turned out, guys. Exterior looks great. I am really enjoying doing Momo's shell challenges. as I mentioned before, she does do these every Monday. She reviews what people have done, and makes a new shell on the stream, so you can help decide what crazy layout we're gonna get. And yeah, just have fun. Just had fun with it really. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, and subscribe for more content. If you have any feedback, guys, please give it in the comments. Give this a download on the gallery. The the link is in the description. The link to Momo's streaming channel on Twitch is in the description as well. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. I've really enjoyed it as well. Oh, it's just been great. Here are the floor plans, and I will see you guys next time. See you later. Bye!